Hey there, hi there, everybody. So today is going to be a fun matchup. It's something new that we're doing out of the blue here. I want to thank my buddy Sheermoy for coming up with the idea and with partnering with me today for the first of a two-part little mini series that we're putting together. He and I were talking about back and forth about champions and how they do compared to each other, and there isn't really a great way to test that out. I'm a big Elsa Bloodstone fan. He's a big Black Widow Claire Voyant fan, and we were kind of just, ribbing each other a little bit about who's better. But we decided we were actually going to test it out. So to make it fair, we're testing out the 3 stars. That way everybody's at the same level, they're at the same sig level. We're both running suicides. I'm running double edge, he's running both double edge and liquid courage. And we're going to see how much damage we can do without synergies against Realm of Legends Winter Soldier in 5 minutes. So right up top, we're hitting the 1 minute mark. He has already shrugged off both of his debuffs, and he switched over to her damage stance form. So he's throwing a lot of incinerates. Plus, that's where he's able to maximize his damage output as well. Throw a couple heavy attacks, build up some of the incinerates. The nice thing about Winter Soldier, for one, is that he's fairly passive, so you can get off a couple of heavy attacks pretty easy right there. Plus, he's able to convert some of those and throw the special 2 for big damage. It's at 69 hits. Right now, Winter Soldier's at, what is that, 92%? About 2 minutes in. It's not bad. It's not bad. So what we're going to be doing here is showing both videos, right? So Clairvoyant is up first, and then Elsa is coming up next after that. And then at the end, a little bit of a recap just to see, where the final numbers are. I'm a bit biased, I'm a big Elsa fan, but it's always fun and it's really impressive seeing his footage of Claire. And I definitely invite you guys to check out the second part of the video over on Sheermoy's channel. You got a link down in the description below where we're going to do the exact same thing where it's the 3-star version, but this time with a full synergy team. Still running suicide, still seeing how much damage we can do in 5 minutes, but just with some extra perks. It is also good to note here that neither one of us are running boosts, which would definitely buff the numbers. But we kind of really wanted to see what the champs could do, fairly vanilla out of the gate. So coming up on 3 minutes here, Winter Soldier's down to about 85%. Still throwing a couple of incinerates for good measure, just for a little extra damage over time. Heavy brings up some more, decks that. Throw off the bigger special 2 for some of the extra shiny white and yellow numbers. He did note when we were talking a little bit earlier is that he was focusing heavily on the damage phase. I think if you're going to be doing this just strategically for your own gameplay to actually finish the content as opposed to just for the fun demonstration here, you'd want to cycle between her damage phase here and then her heals phase as well. Claire's fantastic for being able to have a huge longevity in her numbers by being able to heal, and then since she's awakened by throwing the special 3, she gets the death immunity too. So, and you can heal from there. All right, so at the 4 minute mark, about 80% damage, not bad. Taking a little bit of the chip damage there, but with a minute left, he's still in real good shape. Decks that. Another 5-hit combo, another big bursty special 2. Excellent. Again, recoil damage doesn't really matter. Throw up a couple more incinerates. Get him in the corner, can throw a couple more heavies without much worry. Throw one big last special 2, 10 seconds left. Little chip damage. And there we go. At the end of 5 minutes, 3-star Clairvoyant, Max Sig, is able to get him down to about 75% health. Not bad. Not bad. Alrighty, so now jumping over to the Elsa match. Since this was my fight, I can talk a little bit more about my strategy going into it. So for Elsa, Elsa really is not a suicide-friendly champion for longer fights. If you're going to be doing shorter fights like an arena, or throwing her strategically into a couple select matches for a quest, sure, you can have suicides up, no worries. You're going to take the chip damage, she can't heal, but she does a little bit added damage. However, there's a second playstyle to Elsa that doesn't involve throwing a bunch of specials, and that starts off with getting her up to a special 3 and throwing the special 3. What that does is that gets you 3 precisions out of the gate that stay up indefinitely and then slowly degrade over time, one at a time. The way that you can refresh them is by running out of a certain kind of bullet. You've got the light attack bullets and you've got the medium attack bullets. And each time you run out of either, you refresh the timer. So my strategy going into it is to quickly deplete the medium bullets. That way I get a little bit extra power gain, get to the special 3 quicker, get the precisions up, and then once I get to a special 1, immediately after the special 3, or the special 1, which gives you a 4th precision. Now for that special 1 precision, you keep that for as long as you want. That one does not degrade. And it only goes away after you throw your next special attack. So, theoretically, if you're able to play smart, cycle your light and medium bullets, you can keep all 3 of your original precisions up and that 4th one without ever having to, really worry about throwing any more special attacks. So that's my goal here. So first time I wound up needing to throw that special 3 again because I did miss out on one of the precisions, and since this is a maximize your damage bit, I wanted to get as many precisions on me as possible. So then the other nice thing about Elsa, which you can, I was playing around with just a little bit right here, but again, because I have suicides on, I can't really capitalize too much on it, is that the light attack ending combos give the opponent a multiplier, right? And each time you throw your medium attack ending combos, your incinerates, your cold snaps, the damage for those is multiplied by however multipliers are on the enemy, right? So the more multipliers, the more damage you do. Which is nice as a really solid secondary source of damage, right? She has a huge crit rate, which is being boosted by the 4 precisions on the opponent currently, as well as the secondary damage from the boosted incinerates. So at 3 minutes here, he's down to just ticked underneath 80% health. Excellent. You'll notice that again, I'm not throwing specials. I don't need to, because as soon as I throw my special 1, I lose that 4th precision, and I don't want to do that. There isn't any heals on Winter Soldier for Elsa to cancel with her original deterioration or degen that she gets by bleeding at the start of the fight. It's a nice little extra damage, but for a long fight like this, it really doesn't do a whole lot of good. So what I'm trying to do again for balancing, the light and medium bullets, right, is to stagger them, right? So, as soon as one refreshes, I'm already halfway through the next one. Burn through those, and by the time that one refreshes, I'm already halfway through the first round again. That way, you're always alternating empty cartridges to keep up the precisions. So right here, I've wound up losing one, but there's only 30 seconds left, so it isn't really worth bringing that back up again. Because Elsa is also super squishy, you got to be really mindful of the chip damage from Winter Soldier Special 2. And and wind up baiting out as many special ones as possible. Without losing too much time, because that's the big catch. So we're coming up here on 5 minutes. At the end of 5 minutes, Winter Soldier's down to, was at 63%, which, not bad. At the end of 5 minutes, Elsa's got a Winter Soldier down to 63%. Clairvoyant was able to get him down to 75%, so Elsa Bloodstone is the winner of this matchup. I want to give a big thank you to Sheermoy for sending over the footage and agreeing to do the video here. I also invite you to go check out his channel because he's got part 2 where we got some synergies. So that is pretty exciting. All right, guys, that is going to do me for today. Thanks for watching. Get you to like and subscribe. Each and every bit of that helps me out immensely, and I do very much appreciate it. And until next time, everybody, take care. Talk soon. Stay safe, and be well, everyone. Bye for now.